Welcome back to the dojo, y'all. I wanted to make a video today because I wanted you to see my face. My face is probably never going to be the same again. And you know what? That's okay. That's why I'm making this video. Because regardless what anyone thinks or what anyone says, what I've been through is life changing, life altering. It's not just my face that's changed. My heart has changed. My mind has changed. A lot of things about me have changed. I'm still the same person, more or less, but it was time for a change. And that's probably what I wanted to call this video, time for a change. So, what I really want to say is, sometimes life may change before you're ready for it to change. It's called an abrupt change. Things just seem to happen without you really having any control over it. Sometimes we lose ourselves, sometimes we lose our way. But in all of the losing, and all of the forgetfulness, and all the confusion, it's always good to remember God. Don't forget about God. The reason why I say don't forget about God is because He's the one that brings us out all of the things that we go through. All of the things that we go through. Now, I may have lost some attractiveness. So what? I don't really care. I wasn't really dealing with too many women anyway. I'm the kind of person that my solitude and my peace is what really gave me peace of mind. I really never needed to be around a whole bunch of people to be happy. But now that I'm forever changed, I know that I can never be the same again. And that's in more of a literal sense than a physical sense. I can never be the same again. I'm not altered or changed that much. It's just not physically, but in my mind and in my spirit, I don't think and feel the same. I'm more appreciative of life at this point because there was a point where I could have lost mine. I'm thankful for all the people in my life that care about me. And I'm thankful for being able to live and see another day after a terrible car accident. You know, I didn't really take in the fact that it was a very serious accident. I could have lost my life. It didn't really, register. But I'm I'm here now talking about it because now I'm starting to understand the severity of what I went through. At first it just felt like nothing. But it was definitely something. I want to tell you about this story because we never know what's going to happen on our lives. We never know what's going to be the end result. Because of that, you should never be so caught up on what is or what will be or what may be, because sometimes we don't know what it's going to be. We have no idea. This is also a tie into lowered expectations. Sometimes when we get caught up on a result, a situation, or a picture or a visual, we lose sight of what's important right in front of us. We lose sight of the goal. We lose sight of our ambition. We don't want to do that. It's time for a change. So, we must change. Be that day by day, minute by minute, whatever, however long the change and metamorphosis takes. It's time for a change. We gotta do better. We gotta be better. When you know better, you do better. So we gotta learn more. I'm not gonna take up too much of your time today, but I felt like I needed to make this video. I needed to get this off my chest because I'm not really the same person anymore. I'm not really the same person. I'm still me. I'm still Professor. I'm still Hawk Sensei. I just got a few more battle scars because I've been through some things. So I want you to know that it's time to change. It's time to change some things in your life. It might even be time to change yourself before it's too late and you'll be forced to change. But either way, I want to thank you for tuning into this discussion. I didn't feel like making daily discussion videos anymore because I don't want to tire myself every day trying to think of something to say to the YouTube people. But I said what I needed to say for the day. I wanted you to know that it's time to change. And no matter what may come your way, no matter what obstacles you may face, you can't let it stop you from changing or being what you really want to be or need to be. So, with that being said, Professor Hawk signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. Hope you're waking up every day with a plan, a purpose, and a smile. If you're not waking up with a plan, a purpose, and a smile, hey, at least you're waking up. And that's what it's all about.